Okay. All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's session. If you guys can hear me, then just type hi in the chat. Just type hi, so I'll know you can hear me, and then we'll get started. Okay. So if you can hear me, just type hi. Perfect. You guys can hear me. Amazing. All right. So welcome to the social media income program. Okay. I'm really happy to have you here, guys, because, like I spoke about yesterday, over the next 5 days, I'm going to be showing you how you can make money by selling digital products on social media. Okay. I'm going to walk you through the entire process of how it works, how you can create content that gets you customers for your digital products, and how you can make money. Okay. And honestly, I'm really excited because I know but in 5 days from now, I know that, a lot of people are going to be able to actually do what they need to do to get results. And that's exactly what I want. I want all of you to be able to get amazing results without having to stress yourselves, without having to, try and figure it out on your own. Okay. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing over the next 5 days. So without wasting any time, I don't want to make this class long. Because I know yesterday's class was an hour long, so I want to try and keep the classes about 30 minutes, not too long, something that's relatively short and simple, but I still need to pass across the information that I need to pass across, right? So, so that's what we're going to be doing. So without wasting any time, let's get into it, okay? Now, there's something that I want you guys to do. I want you to genuinely promise me that you will try everything that I will teach you over the next 5 days. Okay? Even if it takes you out of your comfort zone. Because there's something that I've noticed that many students do. Many students will join a class like this and they will watch the class as if it's Netflix, right? They will sit down, they will watch, they will gain the value, but they won't implement anything. Okay? And you're not going to get results by learning. You're going to get results by doing. That's the reason why in school, after they finish teaching you, what do? They give you an exam. They test you, right? They test you to see if you've actually learned anything and if you can put it into real life practice. Okay. So I want all of you to promise me that you will genuinely try and genuinely implement the things that I'm going to teach you, because if you don't implement, and you don't actually go out there and do it, and you don't make any content, you don't choose a product, you don't do any of the things I'm going to show you, then you will never make any money. But if you actually do it and you actually put it into practice, then you will certainly get results and make money. Okay? So that's what I want you to do, even if it takes you out of your comfort zone. Okay. Now I'm just going to give you a very short 20-second recap of what we did yesterday. Okay. So yesterday I told you about the attention formula, that attention equals money. The more attention you can get with your videos, the more views, the more engagement, the more money you'll make. Okay. Now there are 4 ways that a person can monetize their social media, but my favorite is this one here, which is digital products. Why? Because you don't need to have a massive following. You don't need to have a crazy big audience. You don't even need to import anything or learn a skill. All you need to do is pick a digital product that's already selling like crazy and sell that digital product using Instagram Reels or TikTok videos. That's it. Okay. So that's what I spoke about yesterday. Now today is day 1. Okay. So in day 1, which is today, I will be showing you how to find digital products that are selling like crazy. Okay. So I'm actually going to be showing you practical steps, things that you can copy, paste, and do tonight to find digital products that are selling like crazy. Okay. Then in tomorrow's class, I will show you how to attract customers who are ready to buy those digital products. Okay. So today is about finding the digital products. Tomorrow is about getting customers who will buy these digital products. Okay. Now in day 3, I will show you how I went viral 3 times in 1 week, okay? Because if you can go viral, you can get more attention. If you can get more attention, more people are likely to click the link in your bio and buy your digital product, okay? And then in day 4, I'll be showing you how to create faceless videos, because I know not everybody likes to show their face. I like to show my face, I don't mind, but not everyone likes to, okay? So if you're someone who you're shy or you're an introvert, on day 4, I'll be showing you how to create faceless videos. Then in day 5, I will show you what I call my rapid implementation strategy. So I will show you how you can rapidly make your first 50,000 Naira in 48 hours or less. Okay. I'll be showing you the strategy that I use to do that and how you can do that too. Okay. So, yeah, that's what the next 5 days are going to be. So if you actually implement everything I do, you do all of the assignments and everything, you will be able to get serious results. You'll definitely be able to at least make your first sale and go on to make at least, 50,000 Naira or more over the next 30 days. Okay. So, with that being said, before we get started with the main part of the training, I want to talk about something, okay? Now, I love talking about mindset because if you have the wrong mindset, you won't go far in business, okay? And that's why most business owners, their business fails within the first year because they don't really have the right mindset, so they don't know, what to do, okay? So I want to talk about this very briefly, okay? Now, I want you to redesign your mindset. Everything you've ever been taught about making money is wrong, okay? Money does not come when you chase it. When you chase money, think about it. When you're chasing something, what's it doing? As you're chasing, it's running in the opposite direction. It's running away from you. So you don't chase money, you attract it to you, okay? That's why we use social media and we create videos that attract people who are ready to buy your digital products. Okay, you're not going to be going out there begging people to patronize you. That's not what selling is. That's not what business is. And that's why most business owners don't know how to get sales and they're always begging for customers because they're doing it wrong. Okay, so money does not come when you chase it. Never chase money. Okay, because if you chase it, it runs in the opposite direction. So from this point onwards, I want you to stop asking, how can I make money? Okay, stop asking that. Instead, you should start asking, how can I solve people's problems? Because when you can become a problem solver and you can solve people's problems, people will pay you for the solution. Let me give you an example, right? If you don't have a car and I have a car, okay, and we're both complete strangers, but you don't have a car and I have a car, and I put my car on Bolt and you open the Bolt app, you have a problem. Your problem is you want to get from your house to work, but you don't have a car. Okay? But I have a car, so I will drive you to work, and in exchange, you will pay me because I've solved your problem of transportation. So in exchange, you're paying me for the problem I have solved. Likewise, if I have a car and my car breaks down, and one of you guys knows somebody who is a mechanic, right? Then the mechanic is solving my problem of fixing my car. So I will give him money. People will happily give you money when you solve their problems. Okay, so stop asking, how can I make money? Start asking, how can I solve people's problems? And that's what helps you to actually get paid. Okay, when you start focusing on the major problems people have and you can help them to solve them, you will start making huge amounts of money. It's as simple as that, okay? So now here's the winner's mindset to have. Most people are scared of failing. But if you're somebody who is a winner, you will actually look forward to failing fast. Because if you can fail fast, it means you improve even faster. Okay, and the more you improve, the closer you get to getting it right and perfecting it. Okay, so we've been trained to see failure as bad. Failure and mistakes can actually help you to learn faster. Okay, now the second mindset I need all of you to have is consistency is key. Okay, nobody who is inconsistent will succeed. It's impossible. Right? You need to show up every single day for at least 30 days to see results. Okay. Let me give you an example. If you're a lawyer, or if you're a 100-level student who is trying to study law, but then after 4 weeks of doing law classes, you're like, I've not even made money yet. I don't understand. Nobody's hired me as a lawyer. I'm just going to quit. This stuff doesn't work for me. Does that make sense? After just 4 weeks of being a student in law, right? And that's the kind of mindset people approach business with. And I find it funny because people approach business with the mindset that they need to be seeing sharp results. They want to see results tomorrow, next tomorrow, tonight. And, that's just not realistic. You need to be consistent with it. As you're consistent, you will see the results, but you need to be consistent. Okay. And then the last thing I will say is this: nothing of value comes easy. Okay. Everything is hard. Being broke is hard. Being in debt is hard. But making money is hard, and having a business is also hard too. So you have to choose, which hard do you want? Do you want the hard of being broke? Do you want the hard of struggling to pay bills? Or do you want the hard of working to make a business and making that business successful so you can make money? Because everything is hard, right? You just have to pick which hard you want. All right. Okay, so now there's something here that I also want to explain before I finish this whole mindset segment. Now, pay attention to what I'm going to say right now, because it's so important for you to know this, okay? So there's something we call the emotional cycle of change, okay? There are 5 different stages of the emotional cycle. The first stage is stage 1, which is what we call uninformed optimism. So this is where you just heard about a new business model and you're excited, right? This is where all of you are right now. You're excited. You're like, yes, let's do this. Let's see results. I can't wait to make money. Okay. That's stage 1. Then stage 2 is when you start to learn a bit more about the business and you now have more information and you realize, wow, this is actually going to be a lot of work. This is not going to be easy, right? And at that point, you start to feel like what we call informed pessimism, right? Because you become a bit pessimistic. You start thinking, can I do this? Is this going to work for me? And then you enter stage 3, which is what we call the valley of despair. Okay. And there's a point I'm trying to get to here. So just bear with me. Now, stage 3 is when you started trying some things out. Maybe you've made 1 or 2 TikToks and your TikToks have 2 views or 5 views. And you're thinking, I spent so much time making this TikTok and it's only got 5 views. And you start feeling like, so much despair. You start thinking, this is not going to work for me. I wasted my money. And then you quit. Okay. And this is where most people quit in stage 3. They quit and then they go and look for another business to start. Like maybe they'll now start ghostwriting. And then the same thing will happen. Then they will quit ghostwriting and they will look for another business like e-commerce. And then they'll quit e-commerce and they'll look for another business like Forex trading or crypto. And they just keep going through the cycle over and over again, wasting years of their life, when all they had to do was just push a little bit more. And if you keep trying at something, eventually you reach the stage which we call informed optimism. Okay. So that's when you now have information about things. You now have tried a few things out. They're working. Your TikTok videos are now going a bit viral, and then you have the final stage, which is success and fulfillment. That's when you've started getting sales, you started making money, and you realize, wow, this stuff can work. Okay. So guys, I want you to keep being consistent. Even when things are hard, continue being consistent and you will eventually see results. Okay. All right. So that's it. I'm done with the mindset. I know people don't like mindset. They just want to get straight into the juicy information. So I'm done with the mindset. If you're still following so far, type following. If you're still following so far, type following. Okay. Let me see. If you're still following so far, type following. Awesome. Perfect. Okay. So now let's get started with tonight's class. Okay. So what is a digital product? Now, you guys already know, I explained this yesterday, so I'll just be brief here. A digital product is a product that someone can download or access online easily. Okay. Now, there are different types of digital products, like videos are a digital product. Classes, like the one you're in, are a digital product. Courses, ebooks, audio, PDFs, checklists, all of these things are digital products, okay? And the reason I like digital products is because you don't have to spend any money to create them. You don't even have to create them. You can get other people's digital products and sell. Okay, so you can literally start a digital product business in like a week because you don't have to use any capital to import products. Okay, now there are 3 cash printing niches when it comes to digital products. Okay, now it's not just any digital product you will sell. Okay, remember the whole goal here is to find a digital product that's already selling like crazy. So if you just go and try and look for any random product, you will not get sales, right? You have to find a product that people actually want. And there are 3 main niches, 3 main categories that people love buying digital products in. Okay, so here are the cash printing niches. The first one is the wealth niche. The second one is the health niche. And the third one is the relationship niche. Okay, so if you can find a digital product in any of these 3 niches, you'll be able to actually get sales because people love spending money when it's like, you know, any of these 3 niches. For example, the wealth niche are products that talk about how to invest money, how to save money, how to make money. Okay, products in the wealth niche sell very well. Same thing with the health niche, okay? Many people want to know how to lose weight, how to gain weight, how to stay healthy during pregnancy, or how to, you know, reduce stretch marks after pregnancy, how to reduce blood pressure. These are all things that people will happily spend money on, you know, if it's a digital product, because they will be able to actually see results immediately and it's related to their health, okay? Then the last one is the relationship niche. Now, most of the time when we see relationship content online, people don't know that they're actually selling something related to the relationship niche. Okay, so things like how to date attractive women, how to date men that are providers, or how to find men that are providers, how to get divorced successfully for people who, you know, want to be divorced, and stuff like that. All of these topics are things that people are willing to pay for. So if you can find a digital product in one of these 3 niches, you'll be able to easily, you know, well, not easily, but you'll be able to actually get sales easier than selling any other products, because these are products that are, you know, already in demand. Okay, so where can I find hot digital products? Now, StakeCut, there's a website called StakeCut that I'll show you in a second. StakeCut is one of the best free websites to find hot digital products. Okay, so let me show you StakeCut. Let me open it up for you right here. StakeCut. Okay, Stake, StakeCut. Okay, so once you come to this website, it's loading right now. So let me just wait for it to load. Stakecut.com. Okay. I'll type it in the chat. But you guys can go, like, I don't want you to do this now. Do it after the class. Okay. Don't do it now, otherwise you'll get distracted. Okay. Now, StakeCut is basically a platform where you can find digital products that you will later sell. Okay, you can see here, what does this say? It says turn your posts into real cash. So basically, StakeCut is a website where you can get digital products. Okay, and then in day 2 and day 3, I'll show you how to make posts and videos that help you sell these digital products. Okay, it's actually the #1 platform in Africa. Okay, so you can see it's here. This is their website. Okay, now StakeCut is where you will find digital products in the 3 niches I just mentioned. So you can find digital products in the wealth niche on StakeCut, in the health niche, and in the relationship niche. Okay, now there are other websites that you're going to be using, but for now I will just stick to StakeCut. So here's what you're going to do. When you come to StakeCut.com, you're going to see this big green button at the top right that says sign up. Okay, you're going to click on sign up. So right now I've clicked on sign up. It's loading. And by the way, this website works on your smartphone as well. You don't need to have a laptop. I just like using my laptop because it makes it easy for me to record these classes and do these classes with you. Okay. And also I can do this. I can share my screen and everything. Okay. So when you come to Stake Cuts, you will see here it says, don't have an account, sign up. So you're going to click sign up because you don't have an account. So you'll just click sign up. Okay. So let me do that. Awesome. So now I've clicked sign up and it's loaded. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign up with my first name. So Emil, then last name, I'll put my second name. I'll just put Ruben here. Okay. Although Ruben is not my last name, but I'll just put my real last name, which is Wisi. Okay. Then I'm going to put my email. I already have an account. So let me just put one of my other emails, one of the random ones I don't really use again. Then for passwords, I'll just tell this to suggest a password for me. Okay, so let me save this password here. Okay, so once you filled in your information, all you have to do is click create my free account. It's free. You don't have to pay anything to sign up with Stake Cuts. Okay. All right. So right now it's loading. Awesome. So now it's saying this. It's saying check your email. We have sent you a verification code. So let me head over to my email. Let me refresh my email. Okay, the code is not here yet. Let me check my spam to see if it's there. Because sometimes emails go to spam. Okay, it's not here either. So let me just wait a little bit for it to come up. Okay. It's taking a bit of time for the code to come. Sometimes that happens. So let me see if it's come yet. Okay, so while we wait for it to come, what I'll just do is I will go back. Okay, let me go and sign into my accounts that I already have. But what you would do is you would just paste the verification code and you would click verify. Okay. And then after that, it will show you it will ask you some questions. You can just answer the question. You don't have to worry about the exact answers you give. When it shows you those 3 questions, just give any answer that suits you, and then you can click skip. Okay. So let me go back and sign into my account. Since I already have one, let me just sign into the one I have. Okay, so this is the account I have, or one of my accounts, should I say. So I'm going to click, what's going on here? Let me click login. Okay, awesome. So right now it's showing me something that says your practical guide to earning 1 million. None of this is important, so just click skip video. This part is not important at all. So just click skip. Once you click skip, it will take you to your dashboard. Okay. Sorry guys, my network is a little bit slow right now. Okay, perfect. So I've skipped. Okay, so now it's taken me to my dashboard, which is loading right now. So this is Stake Cuts. Once you've made your account with Stake Cuts, it will bring you to this place you're seeing right now, which is your dashboard. So this is my dashboard for one of my accounts. Okay. So you can see here, it shows me my total earnings so far. It's not that much because I rarely use StakeCart. I sell my own digital product mostly. Okay. But yeah, so you can see it here. Okay. So, what you're going to do is you're going to click here at the top right where it says your name. Then you will click profile. Okay. So now once you click profile, the information you put would already be here, like your full name, your email, your phone number, all of that should be there. So now we're going to add our bank account to StakeCart, okay? Because obviously you need a way for you to receive your payments when you get sales. So let's add our bank account to StakeCart. Now take note, it says here, for Nigerian users, do not use MoneyPoint, OPay, Kuda, or PalmPay Bank, as we don't process payouts to these banks. So only use the regular banks, Access Bank, FCMB, Zenith Bank. Those are the banks you should use, okay? So what you would do is you would click where it says select country. You would put Nigeria. So let me scroll down to Nigeria. Where is it? Okay, here. Oops, I put the wrong country. Let me just search Nigeria. Awesome. So now I've put Nigeria. Then you would enter your account details. This one is yours. You will just click here and enter your accounts. I don't need to do that, so I'm going to leave that. So once you've done that, you will come to this side here on the left. Okay, this side on the left here, you will come here. You will scroll down to where it says Marketplace. Okay, where it says Marketplace, I want you to click on that. Now, there's a reason that I'm showing you this Marketplace, because at the top here, it says this. It says top 3 products of the day. Now, this part is nice and it's important. Why? Because it shows you the 3 products that are currently selling like crazy. Okay, so you can see here, affiliate marketing for beginners, the first $50 program, and builder. Okay, these are all the products that people are currently selling really well and that people are buying. So let me take a look at one of them. I can look at builder now, for example. So I'll click promote. Let's see what that product is about. Let's see. So you can see the creator of the product is called Nonso Namani. Did I pronounce that right? So let's see what the product is about. Now, if you scroll down, you can see here, this is your link. This is the link you will put in your bio. This is the link that you will put on your social media, because this is the link here that, when somebody clicks and they pay using this link, the money comes to you. Okay. So you can copy that link and save it somewhere. For me, I'm just going to click where it says sales page so I can see what the product is about. Okay. So you actually have to read the sales page to know what the product is about. That way you will know what you're selling. Okay. So let's wait for it to load. So you can already tell it's a product in the wealth niche because it's about making money. You can see it here. This is exactly what I would do to start making at least so-and-so amount per month. Okay. So this product has a video and I obviously can't watch a video right now. So let me just close this and I'll try and go back and find a different product. There are so many different products here. So many. So you can see here the first $50 program. Let me try and find something else because it says here other hot selling products of the day. Okay, this one looks cool. The beginner's video editing something. So let's click promote. So before I copy my link, let me click sales page so I can see what the product is about. But from reading the name, I already know that this is about video editing. But let me still take a look. Okay. Now, these are all, this StakeCart is full of digital products. Okay. In this program, we are not talking about physical products because physical products cost money to import and to have, in your house. and we want to do this business with as little cost and little expense as possible. Okay. All right. So here we can see on his website, this is where you get to see what the product is about. So it says here, turn your smartphone into a skill that pays in just 14 days. So immediately you know that it's the wealth niche, right? So he's teaching people video editing. You can see here, video editing. You can see here some of the screenshots of the video editing. Some of the testimonies of his students are here, and so on and so forth, right? So now if you copy the link to this product, which by the way is, let's see, it's just 3K. It's dirt cheap, right? Anybody could buy this. So if you copy the link to this product and you put it in your bio, all you have to do to sell this product is just make content that teaches people about video editing, or content that talks about video editing. You don't even need to know much about editing. You can just talk about video editing, how it's a skill that pays, and so on and so forth. And if you're grabbing people's attention, if you're grabbing the attention of people who want to know how to edit videos, and they click on the link in your bio, they will buy this product. It's just 3K, right? So I'm going to go back now, and then I'm going to, let me come back to this, okay? So when you find the product, you want to ask yourself, is the product in any of these 3 niches? So now, guys, I want to see if you guys are still following. Look at this product, okay? The product is about video editing, okay? It's about video editing, which is a skill that someone can make money from, okay? Which is why he says, turn your smartphone into a skill that pays. So you tell me, is this in the wealth niche? Yes or no? If you think it's in the wealth niche, type yes. Type yes below if you think it's in the wealth niche. I want to know what you guys think. Type yes. A skill like video editing that someone can make money from, is that in the wealth niche? Type yes below if it is. So I'll tell you guys the answer, right? The answer is yes. It's in the wealth niche, right? So this is a product that a person can sell because it fits the first criteria, which is to be in the wealth niche, okay? Now, something I want to say for you guys as newbies, don't choose expensive products, okay? A product that costs 30K, 50K, 100K, stay away from those products. Start with the cheap and affordable products. And there's a reason why I'm saying this, because you're still a newbie. You are still trying to get the hang of this, this whole making money online stuff, okay? So I don't want you to look at it and be like, what am I going to do with 3K? No, just start with that, okay? When you now start getting sales and you get your first viral video and you know how to get viral videos consistently, then you can start selling more higher priced products, okay? So for now, you can just scroll down on StakeCut and copy your link, okay? And then that's basically it. We have our product, okay? So now let's go back and find another product in a different niche. So let's scroll down to find another product, okay? By the way, you guys should only sell one product. Only choose one product. Don't have multiple products. Just choose one, okay? But I'm going to, for the sake of this, I will find another product, okay? I like this one actually. This one looks unique. So this one is how to relocate to Indonesia. So let's click on that one. Let's see what that's about. Okay. Okay, how to relocate to Indonesia, Malaysia, and the Middle East as a teacher. Okay, as a teacher. So this is a relocation digital product that teaches teachers how they can relocate. Okay. So let me go back and find another one, because I want to try and find something in a different niche. Most of the products here are in the wealth niche. So let me try and find something in a different niche. Let's see. Awesome. Perfect. Look at this here. Homeschooling secrets. Let's click promote. This is a product I actually promoted and made a lot of money from. So this is called the Homeschooling Secrets Blueprint. Okay, so let's click on the sales page to see what it's about. This is a really good product that made me a lot of money. Okay, so for those of you who are like, I don't want to teach how to make money, I don't want to sell things related to making money, this is a completely different niche. Okay, but it sells like crazy. Okay, so let me show you this right here. So this right here, it says, here's how you can make your child become 10 times smarter than other kids, perform excellently, and turn them into geniuses by using a secret homeschooling blueprint and the new Brain Sprout technique. Okay, and you can do this in 20 minutes a day without spending any money on extra lesson teachers. Okay, so this product, who do you think this product is for? Who do you think this product is for? Okay, do you think it's for parents? Do you think it's for students? Who do you think it's for? I'll tell you guys, this product is for parents. Okay, parents who have children between 3 to 11 years old. It says it here. Works on every child within the age of 3 to 11 years old. Okay, so now this product right here teaches parents how they can, how they can train their children to actually be smarter. Okay, how they can get their children to study better, how they can get their children to be more, to enjoy education, because most times children are very, they don't want to learn. You tell them that it's time to do homework and they start crying. You tell them that your lesson teacher is coming and they get mood swings. But this teaches parents how they can help their children to see learning as fun, right? So parents love this type of product because it actually genuinely helps them solve a massive problem they have. Okay? So now, this product right here is in the relationship niche, okay? Because a relationship is not just about I love you, you love me, and so on. The relationship between a mother and her child is also part of the relationship niche. The relationship between a father and his child as well, helping if you as a parent want your child to do better in school, that all comes under the relationship niche. You're doing it because you love them, you want them to succeed, okay? So this is a product for mothers and for parents who, want to help their child get better, okay? Now, if you look at this product, it's very, very affordable. Let's scroll down. You can see, where is it? The price should be here somewhere. I think it's 5,000 Naira. Let me just click yes, I want it. But you guys don't need to click this though, because I don't want anyone to go and pay for their own product that they're selling, okay? Just, okay, it's showing in a different currency. How can I get it to show in Naira? Okay, let's see. What is 79 CDs in Naira? Let me just check this on Google real quick, so that we'll now know how much the product is. Okay, the product is about 9,600 Naira, okay? So it's less than 10K. So it's not so expensive. At the time when I used to sell it, it was like 5K. I think on Seller it should be 5K though. I'm not sure. But anyways, I know that it's between 5 to 9K. Okay, so it's very affordable. Anybody can afford this, especially parents. Parents normally pay lesson teachers like, hundreds of thousands of Naira per term. So a 5,000 Naira product is not going to break the bank for them. They can afford it, okay? So, and then you get 50% commission of that, all right? The other product was 70% commission, okay? So now what you would do is you would copy your link here and you'd, put it aside, you would save it. And, now that you have this product, you would then be able to sell it. But we're not going to talk about how to sell it yet. That's what tomorrow's class is about, okay? So let me come back to my slides here. So I've shown you one of the websites. There are 3 websites that you will be needing. I've shown you StateCut. This is where you find other people's digital products. There's also Seller, okay? Seller is a website I'm sorry, Seller is a place where you can create an online shop where people come and buy your digital products. So let's say you create a digital product. You can use Seller to make a website for people who come and buy, right? So that's something, because it's not everybody who will be able to pay through transfer. Okay, if someone is trying to pay from Ghana, they can't pay by transfer. If someone is trying to pay you from South Africa, they can't use transfer. They have to use a website, and that's where Seller comes in. Okay, now I like using Seller, but you have to use one or the other. If you're using StakeCart, then you will just copy your link like I showed you. If you're using Seller, then you have to create your own website. Okay, then the last website, which is helpful, is ChatGPT. Now, ChatGPT is an AI website where you can ask it questions. So you can ask ChatGPT questions such as, let me show you. Let's open ChatGPT. So for those of you who have been hearing about AI, this is AI. Okay, so this is one of them. It's called ChatGPT. So you can come to ChatGPT and say, you can type something like, I live in Nigeria. I'm not sure which, sorry, let me type this again. I live in Nigeria. I'm not sure what type of digital product to sell. My interests are fashion. If you're a girl, you can put fashion, you can put makeup, beauty, etc. Right? Then you can say, give me examples of digital products in the wealth, health, or relationship niche that suit my interests. Okay, so that's what you can do. Then you can click enter. Okay, now it's going to tell you some of the digital products that you can find that are in your niche. Okay, or that are related to your interests. So for example, it's saying here, you can combine the wealth and the fashion or beauty niche. Okay, so it says here, people always want to make money from what they love. You can position beauty as a vehicle to wealth. So it's saying you can look for ebooks that say things like how to start a profitable makeup business in Nigeria. Okay, you can look for a course that says how to grow a fashion brand on Instagram. Okay, things like this suit your interests. Okay, but are also part of the 3 main niches, and so on and so forth. You can see here for beauty, they gave some examples. So 10 Nigerian foods that naturally clear pimples, and so on and so forth. Okay, so that's what I use ChatGPT for. It's very, very helpful. Okay, so let's come back to here. Okay, and then Seller, like I said, is a website where people can, create an online shop. All right. So now you're probably thinking, which product should I choose? Okay. Well, I just showed you how you can use AI to figure out what type of products you can sell. Okay. Now, choosing a digital product shouldn't take longer than 20 minutes. Okay. Highest it should take is 20 minutes. You see how I went to StakeCart just now and I already found some digital products that are very, very good. That's how you can do it too after this class, okay? Now, I've seen people spend 3 to 6 weeks looking for a digital product. That's weeks of wasted time and energy. You don't need to take that long. Just create an account with StakeCart, find a digital product, and sell it. It's simple, okay? Like I said, that's why I recommend starting with a product that's actually proven to sell. So remember what StakeCart said. Let's go back, you will see. Remember what we saw on StakeCart. It said hot selling products of the day. These are all products that are selling like crazy. Same thing with this. Top 3 products of the day. These are products that are selling like crazy, okay? These are products that are proven to sell. All right. So, like I said, which product should I choose? Yeah, by selling a proven product first, you will actually learn how to get customers. Then later, you can change to any digital product you want. Okay. So just start by choosing a product that's selling fast. That way you can learn how to get customers, okay, without having to worry about whether your product is the reason people are not buying. And then later, you can change to any digital product you want because you already know exactly how to sell and make money from any digital product, okay? So you have two options here. Option A is to basically spend less than 20 minutes looking for a product on StakeCut. Then you copy your link, and tomorrow I'll show you how to get customers for that product. Option B, for those who want to, is you can just sell one of my products, okay? I have a product, the Social Media Income Blueprint itself is a product, okay? So I've already done 80% of the work by creating it, and it's in high demand, okay? Because it's in the wealth niche. So all you'll need to do is sell it by making TikTok videos, as I'll teach in day 2 to 4. So any of these options is okay. You can do whichever one you want to do. I don't mind, okay? Now, here's the assignment that I'm giving to everybody, all right? It's a very simple assignment. Assignment number 1, download ChatGPT. You can find it on the App Store or the Play Store. Assignment number 2, create a free account on StakeCut, okay, and on Seller.com. Create a free account on both, but you'll be using StakeCut more, okay? Then assignment number 3 is I want you to choose a digital product, okay? I want you to choose a digital product on StakeCut, or if you want to sell my digital product, then you can create a seller page for my own digital product. I'll make a video, like a separate video on my phone showing you how to do that, okay? So these are the 3 assignments for you right now. Download ChatGPT, create an account on StakeCut, and choose a digital product on StakeCut. In fact, don't even do this part here. Don't do the seller part. I'll show you how to use seller later. For now, use StakeCut, okay? So that's it. That's all for tonight's session. I tried to keep it as brief as possible. If you guys have any questions for my VIPs, come to the group chat on WhatsApp, okay? We're going to have our live question and answer session on WhatsApp for my VIPs. If you're not a VIP member, you can upgrade to VIP. You can still upgrade to VIP. Just send me a DM. Do it quickly though, because I want to get started with the Q&A session within the next 15 minutes, okay? So, yeah, but that's all for tonight. Do the assignment as well. For all my VIPs, when you've done your assignment, take a screenshot. So when you download ChatGPT, take a screenshot. When you make your StakeCut account, take a screenshot. When you choose your digital product, take a screenshot of that digital product and send it to me in the VIP group chat. Okay, don't send it to my DM. Send it in the VIP group chat. I'll take a look at it and I'll give you feedback, okay? To tell you whether you've done the right thing, whether you've got the right app or not, okay? All right, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, tomorrow's class is where I will show you how to attract ready-to-buy customers, okay? So I'll show you this. I'll show you how to, sorry, hold on a second. I'll show you how to attract ready-to-buy customers daily, okay? That's what we're going to be covering tomorrow by 8 p.m., all right? So for all my VIPs, let's go over to the VIP group and we can have our question and answer session, okay? Where you can ask me any questions you have.